You've never been coached on how to properly receive a ball in your life. You see, up to 80% of the time as a footballer, you don't receive the ball with loads of space or loads of time or even facing the right way. You receive the ball up to 80% of the time with your back to goal. So today, I'm not only going to teach you how to keep the ball back to goal, but how to go past defenders back to goal too. If you're a striker, winger or midfielder, the reason you're not confident is because you have this massive knowledge gap in your game. And it's not your fault because it's simply not coached unless you're in the academy system. But now we're going to fix that. Here's a very typical setup for a team. A 4-3-3, let's say we have the ball here. Goalkeepers and defenders, they have it easy and they're lucky. When they receive the ball, they have the entire pitch in front of them. But if you're a midfielder, your job is to receive the ball from a defender or a goalkeeper and progress the ball upwards. So naturally, you face your own goal when receiving the ball and then have to turn. Same with strikers and wingers, your job is to receive from midfielders and then progress up towards the goal. So you have to receive with your back to goal, turn, and then go forward. And receiving back to goal is so complicated that it's a skill by itself. Step 1 is to open up space by using the correct movement at the correct time. This is what that looks like. Naturally, when you're being marked from behind, the defender is really tight to you. He can see both you and the ball, and so he has permission to get really tight to you. He also knows that if he doesn't get tight and he gives you space, he makes your life much easier. So we know that defenders are always right on our back. Here's how we can fix that, give ourselves more time and space so we don't get tackled straight away. Instead of just standing still or even making one movement in here to receive the ball, what we're going to do is actually run away and get away from the space first. And this is why. Instead of coming straight to the ball, if we made a spin here, the defender would naturally follow us. And what that would do is then give us so much space in here to receive the ball. Now you'll find if you receive the ball here, you have so much space in front of you to take that touch backwards and actually get a hold of the ball without this defender right on top of you. But if you just came in here and received there, we don't have much space to work with and you can't take that first touch backwards, which is sometimes what you need to do just to protect the ball. So whenever you're receiving the ball, especially back to goal, remember to run away first, to drag the defender, to then create space and get the ball with so much more time. You put receiving on easy mode every time, you go away and then receive the ball. So that's how you create time and space. Step 2 is getting the correct body position. When we have the ball, we want to protect it. And when you want to protect anything in life, you create separation from it. Think about literally any example. If you had a bee or a wasp chasing you, you'd run away from it and create separation. You wouldn't run towards it. And whilst that might seem obvious, this actually isn't what a lot of football players do. Instead of keeping the ball far away from the defender, they receive the ball square on where they're so close to them. So what we're going to do is use our body to keep the ball far away. And to do that, we turn our body side on and use our furthest foot from the defender. What you'll find is this automatically creates 2 or 3 yards of space that you wouldn't have had otherwise. And now it's literally impossible for the defender to tackle you. He can't come through the middle of you because the ball's too far away. And if he does come down the left side or the right side, then you can simply turn out the other direction. But the real key with this body position is getting side on, getting the arm up, and using that furthest foot to protect the ball with the outside of your foot. Once you receive the ball in that position and have it under control, then you can get your head up, look to go past the defender behind you, or get a pass off. But it's so important you turn your body side on and receive this way instead of staying square. Because when you do stay square, that's when defenders just put the foot through your legs and kick the ball away. So step 1 and 2 have been how to protect the ball and receive it back to goal. But now let's speak about how to go past the defender that's behind us back to goal. And it's actually a lot easier than you might think. The first mistake players make when they try to go past the defender that's behind them is taking a touch that is directly backwards. What this does is it leaves you in the unknown. You don't know which side the defender's going to come from, and so you don't know how to get past them. Instead, what we want to look at is taking that touch diagonally backwards. When you take a touch backwards diagonally, just think about how this affects the defender. Instead of guessing where he's coming from, we know that he has to come goal side of us, otherwise we have so much space to go and drive towards the goal. So now that we know where he is, we know what skill we need to use to go past it. Whereas when we take a touch directly backwards, we don't know. So step 1 is taking that touch inside diagonally, And then we're going to chop against the defender's momentum using the outside of our foot to go the other way. So that first touch is with the inside of the foot on a diagonal, bringing that defender across with us goal side, and then outside of the foot, chop away, get away from the defender. So now you have 3 different methods to improve your confidence when receiving the ball with your back to goal. Step 1 was using movement to create space and protect the ball back to goal. Step 2 was to change your body position so that you can create separation from the defender and get it under control. And step 3 was how to beat a defender with your back to goal using the diagonal touch and then chopping away on that outside. If you're interested in filling in them key knowledge gaps that are holding you back, like the ones we've filled in today, then check out the first link in the description. I have a program that you can start completely for free, and there we cover every little detail that it takes to make it to the pro level. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.